So this is Afghanistan trying to get new borders and trying to become bigger. So first of all, we see Afghanistan being the blue team. Well, they don't decide to be it for long, but borders issues get fixed and Afghanistan becomes the red team. And yeah. After they become the red team, we have the blue team being Pakistan, India, which is now new because of India invading Pakistan. If you haven't watched that video, make sure to watch that one. And because if it wasn't for that, Pakistan would be the only one here. And then soon after, we have Iran joining, Turkmenistan, Uzbekistan, Tajikistan, China, and Turkmenistan, I think. Okay, whatever. So we see first of all, right here, we see the first troops entering the country of, Tajikistan. They start pushing up from the bottom and get over here. The USA is helping against them, but they haven't made it over here yet because if you don't know that Afghanistan got bombed by the US in 2021. So yeah, but soon after Afghanistan started invading Iran until they are entirely out of the situation, until they get over here and start getting this peace over here. And nothing much really happens after that. They just see a lot of troops pouring in, get a person to, the place of Iran's city, the biggest city, and taking it. They have the surrender of Iran's city and the other land that the city spans through. So now that we have that, we have it being pretty good for Afghanistan. But because of that, we see the beginning of really nothing happened for a while, except for more troops pushing into Turkmenistan, pushing toward that capital, and the city. But soon after surrounding it, pushing it down to its final bits, and taking it under control. After a bit, and immediately wipes it out. You have the entire country of Turkmenistan falling because that was the actual capital. And then we have Afghanistan's expansion go well. Then the blue team decides to start taking the land back, with the USA now arriving to help. So Tajikistan starts getting their land back, but as they push in all the way back to here. And then soon after, we see them starting to push into the real Afghanistan. Such a while. Which then we see the entire fall of the panhandle to China from them. So China is now the second place with the most countries it touched, which is now first. And then we see Iran starting to recapture the city, as well as India helping a little bit. Soon after, they start making a push from all countries. Uzbekistan started making their land that they took Afghanistan that they're trying to reform. So nothing really happened for a while. And the country of Turkmenistan is reformed, and as well as Iran's land, they see the fall of the empire. But they still get some land because Iran lets them keep some of it, as well as Turkmenistan. But then everyone's like, nah, man, we are just gonna take this because we want you to be tiny. And they take it, and they really don't get any bigger. They barely even win. And then after that, we see some pushes in over here. So India decides to help them invade Pakistan more. So they start pushing in. Indian troops start pushing in from the east and pushes down until they start reaching some borders. Now Afghanistan starts its troops with India to start pushing in this area right here. They get close to the capital. Soon after surrounding the capital east of Pakistan, which soon after falls under their control mostly. And then the capital soon after dies under their control. And now Pakistan's the next country to get eliminated. It's now split between India and Afghanistan. So first of all, India and Afghanistan both get the land after a second of East Pakistan existing. And soon after, we see India getting its part of it. And we basically see the end of the war for them. And then after that, we don't see much happen for a while, except for nothing happening. But then Yugoslavia decides to do some stuff for some reason. So Yugoslavia decides to say, hey, we already got an empire. That might as well invade Bulgaria. And Greece decided to join in this war too. So Greece troops start pushing in from the bottom and push all the way up until they start getting close toward the capital. After pushing it for a bit, they make an entire seal down to here. Then some Yugoslavia troops start getting the land. Well, the Greek Empire, which is what its name is now, I forgot its name. Well, the Greek Empire, it has started. So Bulgaria decides to surrender pretty fastly. Greece gets its land, and Serbia gets the Panhandle, or Yugoslavia, whichever one you want to call it, guys. So if you want to, you can subscribe, but I'm not really forcing it. But hopefully you guys like that part. And then now we see not much really happening for a while, except for Morocco wanting to invade a little bit more of countries. So they decide to start taking into Tunisia, taking back the land of Tunisia, pushing in entirely, and taking the capital of Tunisia, which is not a country right now in this world. They soon after keep on pushing down, and then Libya's like, what the heck, surrender? And then Tunisia surrenders, and then we see Portugal getting some more land for being a part of the Morocco team. And nothing really much happens after that, except for the Panhandle doing nothing, but just sitting there. But then Afghanistan gets some more land. So we're about to be at the end of the video, so make sure to like and subscribe if you don't want to. Just do that. But bye!